Okay, I feel special. Someone's been reading my other video, like my All About Me video. God, that sucks. But yeah, and she's like, she inboxed me and she's like, can you read a part of your book, one of your books to me? And I said, sure. So I'll just read you like a paragraph. Here, oh, okay. There once was a little girl named Susie, and she was only 8 years old. She could have been the happiest girl alive. She was treated like a princess, with a mom and a dad. She was the only child, so she got a lot of attention. She got everything she wanted because her family was a rich family. Her dad was a doctor and her mom a nurse. Her babysitter was the nicest woman ever, so one day her mom comes home in tears, but tries to hold them in front of little Susie. Susie walks up to Mommy and says, Mommy, what's wrong? Where's Daddy? Her mom lied and told her that he would be home late tonight, so Susie wouldn't be upset. Little Susie just smiled and skips upstairs to her room. As Susie sits on her bedroom floor and draws, she starts to hear crying. She slowly walks outside her room, right by the bathroom door. She opens the door just a crack and sees her mom sitting on the toilet crying, with the seat down, of course. She walks in and says nothing at first, just walks up to her mom and gives her a big hug. It's okay, Mommy, Daddy will be home soon, don't cry. But that just made her cry harder. She finally wiped her tears and grabbed little Susie, sat her on her lap, and said, Daddy's not coming home tonight. He went somewhere else. Little Susie goes, well, will he be home tomorrow? Where'd he go? Daddy's not coming home. He went somewhere else. He will be a lot happier now, I promise, but Daddy's never coming home. Susie shook her head, knowing what had happened. She ran out of the bathroom into her room. She jumped on her bed and screamed into her pillow. She began to cry. She cried herself to sleep that night with no dinner. Her mom went to wake her up. Susie refused to get up for school. Her mom thought it was because of what happened last night, so she let her stay home. She walked out of the room and closed the door. The problem was that Susie was bullied badly at school. She would hide and never go outside, being afraid of them. But after a month later, her mom became depressed and would be filled with anger. So she would let it out on little Susie, but screaming at her or by beating her. So Susie had a hard life. It changed very much in just one day. About a month, so Susie, after her father dying and being bullied, followed by being beaten by her mom. Sometimes she wouldn't come home after school. She would wander around the neighborhood. She would come home around 5 o'clock and be greeted with another beating by her mom. After a year of this, she was diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and also anorexia from not eating enough at all. She started cutting her wrists at 10 years old. Yeah, that's just like a chapter-ish. They're short stories, so don't mock me. Yeah, I guess that's a piece of it. Like, it's long, I'm sorry. And I kept messing up. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna set my alarm though, because I want to be up early. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Night. Good night. I love you guys.